All right, cool. Connecting. All right, cool. All right, speak up. Yo, what's good, family? If everybody can hear me, can you go ahead, drop a 1 in the chat, make sure that we all good and we ready to go. All right, cool. Let's get it. So I got a very very special guest today. Like when I say special, I mean really just one of my day ones when it came to joining for it, came to really learning this skill set. And like really I just want y'all to hear his story and see how he been going throughout this process and how through his ups and his downs. And really how everything been going. So like really take the time out to listen to this guy. He's a great guy and like really take some gym and really just like listen to the things he had to say. With that being said, this is my guy, King Honcho, Cordarius. Go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and unmute you, my guy, and let you take it over. All right.
Bet.
Let's get it.
All right, what's good, family? If y'all can hear me, drop on 333 in the chat right now. Let's get it. Come on, shot them threes. Let's go. So yeah, you know, if you don't know me, my name Cordarius.
Let's get it. Hold on right quick. Hold on, Cordarius, you muted. Let me unmute you. You still muted.
You can hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good. You set to go.
All right, bet. But yeah, like I was saying, the reason why I'm in today is because of Trey. I'm talking about this man here has really helped me to get me to where I'm at right now. But at first, I wasn't really taking trading serious. I kind of kept playing around, not going to the meetings, not taking it serious, not going to the calls, none of that. What I always want to do is go work out because I love working out. It'd be a meeting like 6 o'clock, and I'll be like, all right. And then around 6 o'clock, straight to the gym, and I never went. And then it kept going on for like a week, and another week, then it turned to a month. So I was getting serious around when school started like closing down and ready to take online classes. So on that day, I started really looking into it, plugging in, going to the calls, damn near on every call. And those 2 videos that Trey sent me with Zoe, that changed my life right there. Real stuff. All you gotta do is plug in, have the right mindset, and just do it. Because it's easy. Because when you start doing something and you constantly keep doing it, it gets easy. Just think about anything that you keep practicing it and you're good at it. Like football, cheerleading, track, hell, white water rafting, swimming, be like Michael Phelps. Anything. It's just like, oh no, it's crazy. It's crazy how one person, one call, 1 minute of work, 1 minute of study work, or anything that you're trying to get good at can change your life or impact it in a big ass positive way. Like it's so crazy. Like one time I had blew the account because I didn't know what I was doing, and then that first day, if y'all remember, I had made like $600 off of oil one day, and when I did that, I was like, oh yeah, I'm finna do this for real now. Ain't no more games. We finna do this today. No more games. And from that day, so he can tell you, I've been doing everything. He can tell you about all the stuff I've been sending them and stuff like that. You can go through the whole list if you want to. Like it's all you gotta do is plug in. That's all you gotta do. Do your stuff. That's it. Cause think about it. The reason why I do this shit, I'm 21. I still live with my mama, but eventually I'm gonna get out. But I'm also doing it for her too. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong helping your mom out paying bills. And I'm trying to get to the point. I'm trying to buy my mom another house or a car. Now that's doing shit right there. You'll be more successful when you're doing stuff for other people than you do it for yourself. Think about it. Think about that. Just like I said, I can relate to football because I've been playing football since I was in like elementary. Okay, say like you one of the best players on the team, and you always think about yourself compared to another player that's good as you or better than you that thinks about others before himself. And drop in the chat, and I'm gonna ask y'all a question: which player will have more success? The player that care about himself, or the player that care more about his teammates and coaches than himself? Who's gonna have more success? Should be an easy question. Yeah, the team. Exactly. Team and everything. Because this Forex is a team thing. It's not an individual thing. Because if it was an individual, just think about, okay, say if Trey never came up to me about this opportunity, I wouldn't be here today. Wouldn't be here today. Wouldn't know shit about no damn Forex. Wouldn't be making no money, sitting in the house. I wouldn't be doing that. And like, it's crazy how you can sit here and just trade money and you learn a mindset and you can do it for every day for the rest of your life and make money. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, trade is really the only reason why I've been doing the trade and stuff. Like, man, I can't say it enough. Like, bro, it's crazy. Yeah, man. But remember, stay motivated and never give up, even when it's bad times. Because you fall down 7 times and you get up 8 times. Getting up always be falling down. Facts. Straight facts. So get that shit into y'all head. When you think you about to fall, you're going to always know that you're going to have a major comeback. Better than a setback. Always. Because I've been in plenty of those situations. Family, life, school, anything that you can think of. Facts, straight facts. And so, yeah. So, y'all got any questions? If someone to ask me about life, anything I want to talk about, talk to me. I'm going to drop my Instagram up in here and my Twitter and my Snap, just in case I want to ask me questions or whatever on that. So, that was my little motivation for y'all, to give y'all some motivation. Not just for today, not just for tomorrow, not just for next week, for the rest of your life. All right? For the rest of y'all life. Remember that.
Jeez. Okay.
So let's go.
I see you, my guy. Drop them 333s in the chat.
Yeah.
They've been plugged in this whole time, getting plugged in, learning the skill set. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. And we finna get in.
That's my friend.
All right, boom. So really today I got some really good setups for y'all. I got some really good setups or a lot of things I gotta show you guys. But let me do this. Some really good setups and a lot of stuff I gotta show you guys. Before I get into that, I really wanna show you this. Let me actually like log into my phone. I want to show y'all how to like take partials, which is really crucial. So I know a lot of people on my team, a lot of people around been asking me like, how do you take partials and like things, and like they really don't fully understand. So I want to make sure I go over that because it's a skill, like really not, it's a tool basically that can really help you with your trading. So actually, let me log into my phone right quick. I'm logging in with my phone. I'm gonna share my screen from my phone so I can hop on MetaTrader. All right, cool. Let me mute myself. All right, cool. Let me mute my phone. Okay, cool. Everything's straight now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys how to actually take partial. So first thing you want to do, you're gonna actually be inside of a trade, right? So for example, just doing something. This is my demo account. Like you're gonna hit sell or buy, right? So when you're in the trade and you see the trade going, right? You want to go ahead and press and hold down onto. Oh, you can't hear. Okay, somebody let me know if y'all can hear me. If I can hear me, just let me know.
I can hear you.
All right, cool. All right, so cool. So once you're in the trade and you actually in the trade, you want to press and hold on it and hit close. And this is where you're gonna take partial. So say if you want to take, you got a 0.33, you want to take $2 out of your trade, right? You're gonna go here and change your lot size to $2, right? So that's where you can when you hit close, your lot size is now smaller, right? So this is how you take partials when you positive in the trade, or like as you can see, or when you negative in the trade. Say you over leverage and you know you over leverage. This would be a good way to stop that. So that instead of popping another entry, it's just really a useful tool all the way around. Like when I get to TP1, I take 50% of my partials. I mean, I take 50% of my profits. So I hit take partials basically. When I get to TP2, I take another 50%. And then after that, I just let it ride out to wherever you want to go. Of course, that's going to be TP3. Of course, I'm going to have a place that I really wanted to go. But that's how I maximize my profits for real. So, with that being said, I want everybody, if everybody good with that, I want to make sure everybody good with this before I actually move on. So if everybody good with how to take partials, go ahead and drop. You redo it. All right, cool. Let's get it. So I'm gonna close this trade. So say we trade USD CAD, right? You're gonna want to go to when you in a trade. Say you got a sell limit, a buy limit. You're in a trade already, and like you got a 0.6 on it, for example, and we go ahead and just hit sell, and you're in a trade, right? So you're in the trade now, you're going in, and you want to take partial, you want to make a lower lot size, right? So in order to do this, you have to use anything bigger than a 0.01 because that's 0.01 the lowest thing you can use. So with that being said, like you'll hit close and you'll go to your lot size right here, right? And then you'll change that 6. Say you want to take 50% of your parcels, right? Well, half of 6 is 3. So you'll go ahead and put a 3 and you'll hit close. And now instead of a 0.6, you got a 0.3 running now, right? So that's something like this is how like you really take partial and really help like secure profits. Rand, I don't want to say her name wrong, but Bree, Donnie, go back over it for you. Are you good? I also got, if you ever need to slow down, just go ahead and let me know when I need to slow down.
I have a question. Can you take a partial loss?
Yeah, you can take a partial loss too. So I'm gonna actually do that right now. So you'll sit here, you go through it. You'll sit here, you go through it like you're negative already. Say you over leverage or something, and now you want to make your lot size smaller. You go to modify. Oh wait, not modify. My bad. You go to close. Say you want to say you want to leave like a 0.01, right? So I just had a 0.7, so I'm gonna take out 0.69. So that way now, instead of a 0.7, I got a 0.01 left running, right? So you can take a partial of a loss. That can help when you know you over leverage. I know a couple of people that can actually use that and it help. But maybe one thing you want to do is not over leverage. But also it mainly help when you're in profit. You want to make sure you secure profits. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead. I got some really nice. If everybody good, anybody have some questions, go ahead, unmute yourself and let me know. So I can so I make sure I have everybody questions secured before we actually continue on to this. Guys, ain't gonna lie, I got some good setups for y'all, and I'm ready for like to show y'all like get y'all into it for real. So everybody good, drop a 111 in the chat for me right quick, just so I know we all on the same page. All right, cool. All right, cool. Everybody straight. Let me close out of this. Let me leave this on stop recording. All right, so I'm gonna go. Let me actually leave this on here. All right, cool. All right, cool. So let me actually get into these setups. Well, one thing before we get into the setup, so I won't lose my train of thought. Go ahead and right here. This is a very helpful tool. It allows you to know how much like it's called the trading plan. It's a whole like portfolio. Like you go through, you have your confirmation checklist, the trading style you do. So what do you need in order to actually take a trade? You have a trade journal where you sit here and like you can actually keep record of all your trades and how many pips you lost, your risk rewards, your results, and like some notes and reflection about the trade. So say if you didn't do something right, or say you notice something later that you want to make sure you note down so you won't make that same mistake again, you can go ahead, put it all down here and already in order for you, and everything really just organized. And then here is your risk management. It allows you to change all these numbers really. So say if you have a balance of 500 and you want to get you want to increase your account by 10% to 10% every day, right? And 1 to 2 risk 2% on each setup, right? So this basically like allows you to really map out your game plan and really just have a game plan what to do. So you can actually like this shows like it's another thing to say stay consistent and you're gonna see your results. But this is like truly like day by day you can really see stay consistent and you're gonna see your results. You have your expectations and then you have your actual. So like right here is what you're expected to make. And then right here, what you will actually go. So someday you may not actually hit your goal, or someday you may actually go overboard, really. So with that being said, like this is something I'm gonna really actually I'll send this in both. I send this link inside of the group chat, and really just so y'all can everybody can use it. So I'll make sure I send it in the group chat. I got it. I actually got this layout from somebody that actually came before me that sent it out. I forget who got it like back in like literally probably like a month after I started. But it literally show you all the way like literally all the way down. if you just stay consistent all the way down, like it get better and better and better and better and better. You see how like it's doing a little thing that add up to the big thing with everything in life. And then you got your actual over here. So your actual, I mean your expectation, your actual, then you can scroll over. You got your return tracker, you got your lot size formula, the with the PIP calculator. And then you got your market feedback right here. Like one thing, like everybody know that trading can be emotional. So with that being said, like you can go here and see before the trade, how do you feel? During the trade, how do you feel? Then after the trade, how do you feel? So you basically can help you control your emotions in each and every aspect. So like this is definitely a tool that I suggest everybody start using, because like especially if you're gonna be doing this long term and full time, I highly suggest everybody sit down and actually take time to do this. So I'm gonna like after the call, I'm gonna make sure I send this inside the group chat so everybody can have it. Send trading plan. All right. Cool. Now with that being said, everybody know how to take partial. Everybody have seen the trading plan. So let me share my screen. Well, I'm already sharing my screen. Let's get into the charts. What's it beside me?
I don't need to be. I just want to see.
All right, cool. So first of all, before I get into anything, do anybody have any pairs that they actually want to go over? I have some really good ones marked up all the way throughout here. These are all really my main pairs far as like New York session and everything. This is my main pair, but anybody have any pair they like want to go over specifically? So what I'm gonna be doing now is like giving you guys a really okay, cool. I was 100. All right, cool. So all right, cool. Let y'all know I'm already for I'm doing US 30 as well. Like I'm literally gonna go through all of these. So that's why I said like this is gonna be a really nice call. So I have a lot of stuff marked up already, like literally. I'm just gonna really get into it because I really got some good setups with y'all. So first thing first, I'm gonna show y'all the setups. See here. this. All right, so cool. So first, let's go to the weekly. Hey, the SPS hit that block? Okay, cool.
Antonio, $1,000 on the set.
Oh, really? Yeah, he got to be somewhere around that block then. If it hit it? Oh, it's about to hit it.
I'm like,
hey, in a minute, get ready to whenever it goes, get ready to buy SPS. Yeah, it finally got to that zone I was talking about earlier. Not yet though. I'm gonna let y'all know when I buy it. So basically, like NZD CAD, like this is a good setup that I got. Let me go to here right quick. I forgot I'm on my demo account. I'm finna go back to my live account.
up on one again. All or nothing. I need to stop doing that. That's why I keep funding the campus.
Big facts. All right, cool. So you see how we got this on a daily time frame. We got this extension down. So once we get an extension, price sit here and falls down. We want to make sure we go ahead and get that correction back up into looking to make another extension down. And when we get this extension down, we want to go ahead and take it at least to our 0% right here, and retrace, like go and cover the whole move to make a lower low. So with that being said, when I saw this, I first marked up this this little sell to buy to sell, right? That we sat here and made this low. So from this sell to buy to sell, I realized when I drew my fill from the high to the low that it fell in the 79, 88% area. As you know, and many people know, like once we get this 79, 88 area, that's an area, a key level that like smart money like to play really good area to catch trades and continuations. So with that being said, I dropped down to my 4 hour. And, it's not much. It's not much. It's just a little, really nothing, right? But as I kept dropping down to my smaller time areas, okay, cool. Yeah, I got you. So before I even get into this, then let me just back it up a moment. We're gonna rewind it for a moment. Also, for anybody on the call that don't know, Kadarius, make sure you drop your information in the chat box.
All right,
Inside the chat box. For those who don't know me, you can follow me at Trade the Limited. So basically, this is what smart money is. Smart money is basically like, in a nutshell, basically when everybody losing, you're winning in a way, because like, so you got your market makers and you got your retail traders. Well, the retail traders are look like little fishes in the pond, and the market makers are the big sharks, right? And we know like sharks eats the fish, right? So when we're losing money, the banks, the hedge fund, all the market makers, they are actually making money, right? So smart money is basically just a concept of not moving with the retail traders, but moving with the market makers, right? So if you're moving with the market makers, you're always going to be profitable, and you're always going to be successful inside the market. So how do we spot those market makers where they leave like footprints inside of the market, no matter where they go, no matter what they do, because they have to they trade different from us. They can't just hit buy or sell, because when we hit buy or sell, it don't move the market. But when they hit buy or sell, it moves the market. Hence the name market makers. So when they actually have to buy and stuff, so let me show you. So in order for them to actually sell, right, they actually have to buy first. All right, cool. So in order for them to sell, they actually have to buy first. So first, before anything, before they make a move, they have to buy it up first, right? And then once they buy it up, they can quickly sell it down. And then so meanwhile, like we all know when price is falling, well, if you're in a buy, you're losing money, right? But with this, really, like the banks, as far as the banks go, think about this, like they're not down no little bit amount of money. They're not down no 10, couple thousand. They're down probably like hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars, right? Like literally millions and millions of dollars. So like, think about this. I'm pretty sure you ever been in a trade and like you like, as soon as it get back to zero, I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna close out, and you ain't had like $20. It was just simply $20 or something. Like, oh yeah, as soon as it get back to zero, I'm closing this like all the time. Well, think about this. Imagine if it wasn't $20, and it was 20 million. You're like, oh yeah, I definitely can't close out now. I'm not gonna take that L, right? So the bank have to buy up first and then sell down. When they sell it down, it causes this buy to be in a negative, like millions and millions of dollars. So they have to come back up. They have to come back up and mitigate. Mitigate just mean break even. It's just a fancy word. Yeah. I'm goofy. They have to mitigate out of position, and once they do that, they can finally release all their sellers and continue selling down. With that being said, if everybody understand that like that basic, really hold on. Like keep in mind, like I'm gonna back up for a moment. Like this is what they do when they buy it up, sell it down, they come back and mitigate out, right? And then once they mitigate out, they come back and finish selling. But one key thing about it, they also take out, like when they buy up or when they like vice versa, whenever, they actually take out the money of the retail traders, right? So they look to take out retail traders like all across the board, really. And I'm gonna show you that inside the chart, and not just show you like pretend example. I'm gonna show you a real life examples. So with that being said, let's get into it. If everybody understand basically what I went over, or that I need to go something more in detail, just go ahead and let me know inside the chat box. I'm gonna give y'all like 30 seconds or like a minute to actually type it up. I ain't buying it until they hit my line. Hey. Of the candle. It depends. That's only if it's basing off the whole move. You gotta base that one off the whole move. 38% for that. How does them buying or selling? How does them buying or selling affect us? Okay, cool. What is that? What fake out is, or is it something different? Okay, cool. So first of all, how do it affect us, right? So say One position. All right, cool. All right, cool. So, how do the banks buying or selling affect us, right? So, say right here. So, say if you're coming down, you're expecting like. Actually, this is a great question. Let's go ahead and get into it. I like this question. So from the bottom to the high, throw the field out. So say if you're saying here, you planning to buy right here, like you waiting for this big move to come back down, and you want to buy right here, right? Well, if you and everybody else in the world sitting here buying right here at this level, right? Like say everybody buying right here, and well, keep in mind like we're in the banks world, we're in the hedge fund, like all of that, like the market makers, we're in their world, right? So if we are playing here, right, and you have a stop loss, if they're playing lower than you, well, guess what? Once you hit that buy right here, your trade is gonna hit stop loss. And when your trade hits stop loss, you're gonna lose money. So therefore, if they're playing right here, you actually want to get in right here with the banks, right? And like I said, they let them mitigate out. And when they're mitigating out, you're getting inside the market. So go ahead and ride that next wave all the way up, right? So actually go ahead and hit smash CPs and make money for real, right? So like this is how when the banks selling or buying affect us really. So because we're living in their world, so we want to make sure we're moving accordingly and really. So that's why I call smart money, because you just being smart about your money. We ain't here in stop loss, we here in TPs. You feel me? This may be to a train, but you can close / keep price at any time during the trade to avoid losing too much or making sure you make a certain amount. Yes, to answer that, yes, you can, but also you don't want to, like, say if you have your stop loss, right? Like, say if you're doing a 0.02 on your stop loss, that proper risk management, let it, don't sit there and try to close out of it when it almost a stop loss, right? Go ahead and like sit there, like let it hit stop loss if you're gonna like, because you're really gonna be handicapping yourself. So I mainly use it for profits only, but I know even though we tell people not to over leverage, some people still gonna over leverage. So this is as a helpful tool to help people that sometimes don't want to listen and over leverage sometimes. So if somebody's sitting here and they're over leverage, say they doing a dollar on a trade, right? And they're over leveraged. You can actually sit here and lower your lot size. Of course, you're still gonna lose money in the process, but at least you're still in the same position, and you don't have to go ahead and re-enter in on another trade, and everything will be okay. So that's why I really want to make sure everybody knew and everybody understand. Let me go to the next question. So I answered like how do them buying or selling affect us? If you understand that, go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat. Get y'all interacting today. I want to make sure y'all getting these nuggets. You feel me? That's you. You can always come. All right, cool. Bianca Cruz, raise. Oh shoot! Hey, can somebody hold on? Cause let me get my charger, guys. I need a charger. You see where it's going back to, right?
What? I look at that now.
Oh, yeah.
So we're down to that.
I know, but you see what, like, if you go back on the like 15 minute time frame.
This one.
Okay, cool. I'm charged up now. Let's get it. All right, cool. Everybody following that. So now I'm gonna go through and say like, what is a fake out basically? So the fake out is the same thing as smart money. Like, we actually use those. So now I'm gonna go to the next example. Boom.
Send it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You going like it's not too early or whatever. Even the barn. It's the bullish. Yeah, it's the bullish. So a burnt structure here. But that is unless it burnt structure here, then it's still bullish. Could have popped. This is a full one. Could have sold that on. See what happens when it gets to 70 and 88,000. Which also amounts to 50%.
All right, so cool. Yes, please. And that the blue. All right, so cool. They basically like, trust me, when you have a fake out, the fake out is no coincidence. Every fake out is like purposeful. So say if you have, say you have lower lows and lower highs, right? So normally when price come back to this area right here, you'll look for prices to come from to here, right? And basically let me get this out right quick. Basically come from here and fall down, right? That was you normally expect, like by looking at structure, right? You expect it to come down and go ahead and hit a new low. Well, what a fake out is, like generally when you have equal highs and you have money here, what price will actually do, because you know price has to maintain structure, really, right? Price really had to maintain structure. So what price will do? It'll do this. Change this to red. Price will, all right. So price will really come all the way up here, right? And then that's when everybody's stop loss is getting hit. Like normally you'll look to sell off of this area, but you have a point of interest right here, right? This is like pure smart money right here, right? Like really just pure smart money. And price will come all the way up here, hit this, but guess what? Price will come back down right here and still maintain structure. So that's a complete fake out, right? So with that being said, you still have, but the reason why it does it, because there's money right here need to be taken out. Like a lot of people are playing here, but the banks are playing here. So therefore it go through, hit everybody's stop loss, right? Go through here by stop loss, and the banks get into the game. Meanwhile, everybody losing, the banks are winning. This is where we actually look to get inside of the market. But also going into it, like it'll sit here and actually wick into that area and close down here because price still has to respect structure. So if we close up here, let me delete this. So say we do close right here, and like say we close right here. Well, guess what? Like price really technically it broke structure. Like really technically it broke structure. So with that being said, it was like we'll actually have to change our bias to actually buy, really, because we sat here and really broke the structure. basically like we came and broke this structure and this structure. But that's what a fake out is. It's really just a long wick to like, but it still maintains structure really. So if that answers your question, I want to make sure that's all good. I'm gonna go back. Who asked the question? All right, cool, good. Let's get it. So on a weekly, like on a weekly time frame, we have this. On this weekly time frame, we still have like this big push down, right? This push down that came through and just really just made a new lower low, right? I'm gonna go to the daily so you can see it better. So we have this long extension out that made a new low, right? So our range is from here. Let me actually mark it out for you guys so y'all can make sure y'all see it. From here, make that blue. To here. And then you'll draw your field from the. Let me just draw it out. You draw your field from the high to the low. And you look for a point of interest inside that 79.88 area, right? And that between the 71 and the 88, but mainly the 79 through the 88 because that's the best entry zone, really. So we see how we got this little sell to buy to sell candle. And if you know smart money, if you've been trading smart money for a while, you know like this is a point of interest as we go through it. Let me show y'all. Hold on 1 second. It's up here somewhere. It's up here somewhere. 1 second. It's up here somewhere. All right. It's somewhere up here. Quick. Let me find it for y'all right quick. So I want to make sure y'all have it because it's important. Okay, here you go. Copy link. Once you see it for a minute, you're gonna get used to seeing them. Like you're gonna basically remember by heart. But let me go back to see which one it was. That's basically that sell to buy the sell candle. And right here we have that sell to buy the sell candle as a point of interest. So I literally like these 6 images right here are everything I use to trade. Literally, absolutely everything. I have not deviated from it. When I have deviated from it, I have hit stop loss. So stick to your trading plan. So we have that sell to buy the sell candle, which is a point of interest. But as I dive deeper in this area, cause like this is on a daily. We're technically really like don't want to take a trade from the daily unless like you just got a super big account. Honestly, even then I probably won't take a trade from the daily. But going down deeper into this. So like we have that 79.88 area right in this area where the red and green line is. And at first, like you really don't see anything. At first, you just see this little gap. But overall, you don't see anything. But as you go deeper, and we're on a 1 hour now. Really all of them. Can you like to answer like another question was using your method, what time trade do I trade on? Is really every single last time frame, because you can do it from the daily, but you just have a big stop loss. You can do it from the 4 hour, literally the 4 hour, the 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. It just really depends on what structure look like for real. So if we make it like, it just totally depend on structure. So, but you can do this on every single last time frame. So go back into this, like, at first you really don't see much. You see this little area, like, it's just nothing but like just straight falling down, just a lot of impulse movement, right? But as you go to the not 15, as you go to the 30-minute, so keep in mind, this is that 79, 88% area that we like to see. And, you know, as you just keep looking, you see this major impulse move to the downside, right? But guess what's at the top of that? We have a little buy the sell cube that never came back and got retested, right? A little buy the sell cube that never really came back and they got retested, but had a crazy amount of movement behind it, right? So like, this is like a footprint for the banks. Like, this is just like a footprint for the banks, right? So keep in mind, this is all inside our little 79, 88 area. So this will literally be my entry. This will be my stop loss. With that being said, that's around 13, we'll go ahead and say, call it a 15 pip stop loss, right? But it's a 15 pip stop loss, but since like I'm taking this from the day, like from the inside the daily candle, right? Like, keep in mind, all of this is inside that little sell to buy the sell candle too. And that's in our 88% area. So when we get a rejection out of here, you can actually sit here and hold this trade literally all the way back to the bottom. So that's a 16 pip stop loss, right? And a 600 pip TP1 is that. So like, literally, like, but think about it though, like, you're gonna have to have patience. This, like, when you pop these type of entries, like they are from the daily and you're inside your daily area to finish, go ahead and make another extension. You want to make sure you're holding your trade, just like USD CAD. Like, I have some people on my team that have been holding USD CAD for like the longest. Literally, like, for like, I'm talking about weeks, but guess what? They've been really running a bag of just from sitting there, let them there and money work for them. Like, when it comes to trading, you put to let your money work for you. How are you gonna let your money work for you if you constantly closing your trades out early? So keep that in mind. Boom, boom. So that's why I want to go ahead and say, and like, that's TP1. And that's TP, like -7 will be my TP2, but you know, go ahead and take it back to TP1. So yeah, just be patient on that, wait for that area to hit. So like just be patient. And also we got we can see how we got resting, we got money sitting here, right? We got money sitting all of here. Like, money can be identified as like equal high or equal lows. So we got money sitting up here. Go ahead, get a little love tap up here. And just start to melt. That's what I'm really looking for NZD CAD. All right, cool. All right, next NZD CAD. I just know that one. Euro CAD. I could have swear I had this marked up earlier. All right, cool. All right, so this one I'm looking for a sell-off from CAD Shelf. I'm looking for a big sell-off. I'm gonna show y'all how I got this. So first of all, like, I literally marked this up probably like 30 minutes before this call. Like, I just went on like just chilling and marking up really. But first we can see how we got this move to the upside, right? But with this move to the upside, we had this very strong progressive move to the downside, right? And structure wise, we broke structure. So like the from here, price went up and price came back down, and the body of a candle closed below this red line, right? Keep in mind, a body closed below that red line, not the wick, but the body. And then on top of that, when we rejected outside of this area, we had left equal lows, right? We left equal lows and really have like a lot of equal lows under that too. So, boom, boom, boom. We got the 4 hours. So after that, we have go to your 1 hour. So I marked it up from the low to the high, literally from the low to the high, and we have the entry right around in the 71. Well, we have this little gap in around the 71, 79 area, but I'm actually looking higher. So you actually can see now is actually playing off of that negative 61 area like that. That's the negative 61 area is area for retail traders mainly. A lot of retail traders use that area. So therefore, I stay away from that area as far as possible. Like, yes, does it work sometimes? Yes, but I mainly want the bigger move. And with that being said, I'll focus on the 88, 71, 88 area. So boom. So like you see, like right now, like when I dive deeper from on the 1 hour, like you see there, if on the 1 hour really was a gap right here, is really, let me zoom in for you. It really just not a gap for real. Really like it's completely filled up. So therefore, I looked higher, and then when I looked higher, you'll see we have this little candle right here, right? So then on top of that, so when we put this body, like this is extra, I like this too. So you see how we have this level right here, and look at the number, it's 69975, right? Well, when I go up, when I actually go in my settings and I type in a whole number, it goes right here. That's a high strong, like that's a high point, like a very high psychological level. So like with it being a last push up for a big move down with a gap on a bigger time frame, I like this, so I can see where that gap just coming up in here getting poked and really just start to fall. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's about 20 pip stop loss with 357, like 358 pip TP, mainly because like you gotta think about it, I'm trading off the daily time frame. So like when we trading off the daily time frame, of course, like it's not a surprise. Like these TPs and stop loss are not a surprise when you actually have like on the bigger time frame, because the bigger the time frame, the more pips. But if you can go on the smaller time frame, get a small stop loss, and then aim for a bigger time frame area, therefore you can have a smaller stop loss and a higher risk to reward. And then also with that, like from this sale, right, from this high to this low, right, you want to sit here and like when I look at my extension, the negative 27, the negative 41, the negative 66. When I go down to the smaller time frame, this is actually what I find. You find a really like a last push down for a big move up, right? Well, below all of this liquidity, like this, like TP1, TP2 areas, and like really, like I really like this candle. A big push down, move up, inside, and like it's inside my extensions. So with that being said, and plus it's like another psychological level with the 66.8 800 level. But with that being said, like I would really love to see just like really just die from right here. Then after that, it can really just come back up. It can after that, it can really just come back up. So really, like I really sit here and literally sell this down and buy it right back right here, type deal. But Cash JPY. If everybody follow me, I want to make sure I don't want to lose anybody. I want to make sure I have everybody on here really just getting value. So if you can understand me, everything, go ahead, drop a 333 in the chat for me, so I can go ahead and move on to the next part. And there's no such thing as dumb questions, stupid questions, or anything. Don't be afraid to ask questions, because that's what I'm here for. That's what this is all about, asking questions and actually helping you learn the skill set. Everybody level up. What was that? Y'all heard that? I'm not sure. Also, like this call is also recorded, so you can actually go back and it's gonna be uploaded, so y'all can also use. I will send the link inside of the chat, so y'all can actually go back and refer and really just study this as far as that goes. I just looked at Cash Chef, right? And I'll tell you how I wanted to fall. Well, I also want Cash JPY to fall too. I don't really have nothing marked up for this. I have something marked up for it, but it kind of already got played, so therefore I really don't want to use it really.
I dropped that one. Let me go get the one.
But you see how we got this level built up right here. So really, everybody and their mamas has their stop loss probably right here, right here, or like right here. So like this is a high level of money just really built up, a high level of liquidity, and plus we have like this strong trend line at the top, like going a little down. So I really want this to just remember how I said I want Cash JPY to just fall and go up. I mean, I want Cash Chef to just fall and go back up. And with this, I want the same thing. I want to go ahead and fall to this area. That'd be great. And then when it falls to this area, it'll take out all the money, all the liquidity that built up. And guess what? Everybody who trades trend lines, they're gonna be looking like when price come back to here, they're gonna be looking for another sale. They be like, oh, cool, hit here. Okay, it's hitting nice. It's actually gonna they're out there gonna be looking for sales. So majority of everybody gonna be looking for sales to, like, let's be faced, like when you first come in, you talk to trade off of trend lines and everything. But with smart money, we actually use that to our advantage, because if everybody losing, like everybody losing with this, you want to actually just like do the opposite, you know? Think like a bank and not like a retailer. You gotta think like a bank and not like a retailer. You gotta think about it. The banks aren't looking at, if you're making the market, the bank aren't looking at like what to do really, right? They're looking like how they can make money. Because when we're making money, they're not making money. Oh, you gotta turn off the volume. No, you gotta turn off the volume. All right, cool. So you gotta think about, like, the banks are like, what can we do, right? What can we do to sit here and create these patterns that we are most commonly used against people, right? So, boom. So from here, when we come back into it, I actually want to go ahead and correct you back up to go ahead, at the very least, to come back up to. At least to this level, right? So like literally, like that's what I really want for this, and also it lines up with this too. So you know, we got a point of interest here. So we'll really be looking for these setups, being patient. Euro USD. From this low to this high, we came up and still broke structure. I'm still looking for a buys off of EU. So we, from this low to this high, when you mark it up, you come back and see how this is a how this is a 80, the 79-88% area. We got that last push down for a big move up. It broke structure. It slightly broke structure, but guess what? It still broke structure. And if you look right now, like that's the 71, that's the 61 area where like a lot of people lose. So I want for a push down.
It was earlier.
Let me show. Wait, where is it?
It was like, I don't want to miss this.
I want to push down
I don't want to miss this.
and a push up. And that also line up with like the USD dollar getting stronger, right? USD getting stronger, going up there to clear that liquidity at the top on the DSY, and then just falling. And with this fall, like honestly, we got a lot of room that we come back up and like really like just take out a lot of money up here for real. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for right here. I know what was the pair? I said, let me go back to it. If you wanted a specific pair to go over, cause I'm still gonna go over. I want to make sure I got all the regular forex pair before I went to the indices. So go ahead, drop. If you got a regular forex pair, go ahead, drop them in the chat.
Not quite, but I will be. You're ready. It's already done. Oh, you're right. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. For real. Do my call Thursday. Call Tuesday. It's gonna be big league. I'll be on lunch.
I literally just mark that up. Like keep things simple. Like literally just keep things simple. Impulse, correction, impulse, new high, correction. You got a head and shoulder, a left shoulder, a head, a right shoulder. Around the 61% area, we have a push down that cleared liquidity. Push down, move up, that clear liquidity, and then you're in the 88% area. So like literally the time that y'all just saw me mark this up, that's my first time looking at it. Yo, JPY. Yo, JPY.
Got 20 people on your phone. BDE. Like when I do stuff, you can make a PowerPoint, like you can make bullet points, so you kind of got an idea of where you want to go with it.
Earlier, this is a level that can really just be taken out as far as like the weekly time frame, but they're gonna take a time. I won't like considering that prices right here make a lower lows and lower highs. Like from here, like looking at the bigger perspective, like I understand like these are weekly and stuff, and just like really old, but prices have been coming down for like a while. Really correcting this whole big move right here. They created like a new, like really just creating this whole really just been. If I get my words out, really been correcting this whole move. You see, they're like tons of money. But we don't have to really just worry about that just yet or anything. So go to the daily. All right, cool. We close below here. We close below here, so we go ahead and make that new range. We did we didn't get this smart money entry off the daily, but we got this smart money entry right here. We extended out from there. Go to the 4 hour. Really, for this one, I'm gonna need more information to get printed out because honestly, I still like this level. Honestly, I still like this level to come back to and everything. So really, I need more information to get printed out. But most definitely, like this is something that it's falling. So guess what? The moment you see, hold on, wait, let me go to the hour. Well, with 30 minutes. This type of really, once you see that, that higher high, that like that low get broke. Wait, no, it's the. See, you can see this, so I can stop putting the word. I can just show y'all. That little inverted head and shoulder, that broke structure. You can look to take this back up, but like let it like continue to let it just fall. And then once you see that this little pattern get printed out, like you can go ahead and just buy that on up, like right around this level. So I'm just chilling on that right now. That's what I'm really looking for with that. Boom, boom, boom. This is nice too. But yeah. If nobody else drop anything, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the indices. I really would like, far the like USD, far the industry goes, like I'm really looking for this to get played out. The lab push up for the move down to get played out. We do right now. We have liquidity getting built up, and we still are making like higher highs and higher lows. So therefore, I'm waiting for that money to get taken out. Going to catch a sell down. Not only on that, but like all the industry pairs move the same. So we do still got levels here, but this one wasn't as clear. So therefore, I left it alone. Like if price not clear, leave it alone. For SVS, the same thing. How do you see they are about to take the money out? All right, cool. Let me show you a good example. Euro GBP. That's tough. So close. We'll definitely look to come back on that one. Where is it? Oh, it's on a weekly time frame, actually. It's really gonna be the answer to that question. Really gonna be price action, and price action is nothing special. Price action is just strictly just meaning like the way like what is price doing? Like it's the price is coming up, price is going down, and time really. Price and time will really help you know about it. Cause like, let me delete this stuff out. I'm gonna show you. So for this example, like you see, like price built the it's not gonna be like all the way as clear, but it's always gonna be like you're gonna see it really like you're gonna see how the candle came all the way up here, like price didn't close up here. Like this is that fake out I was talking about earlier. Like price took the money um price sat here, took the money, it came up here all the way up here, but it didn't close back here. So like that's how you know like price just gonna take the money and go the other way type deal. Like see how we got equal highs right here? Well, above equal highs, you know, like I said earlier, is money above equal highs, right? So when price came up, like think about this. So we got higher highs and higher low. We got a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. Price from here came down, it broke structure, and it made a lower low. And then price came all the way up here, but guess what? It closed below the body of this, right? So therefore, we can still expect price to come and make a lower low, like a high, a low, a lower low, and a lower and a wait, a high, a lower low, a lower high, and a lower low. Go ahead and get formed. But like that's the reason why. So like off of here, you want to really even look to sell off of this because like the equal highs are so equal. I know this off the weekly, but this probably like the clearest one I had because like you can still see this on like every time frame, the weekly, the 4 hour, whatever really. Hope that answer your questions. And, you know, if anybody got any questions, I'm gonna give you a minute to go ahead and answer. Let me ask those questions. Let me know. Other than that, I'm gonna let you guys go, and like I hope you have a good day. But other than that, I'm gonna give y'all a minute to actually drop your questions inside the chat box. All right, cool. Nobody dropping any questions. Nobody really saying anything. So therefore, I hope everybody on this call got some value. Um, um, you can go ahead and hit me up. Shout out to the lady boss behind me right here. With that being said, I hope everybody have a great night. Everybody like have a great week. And you know, let's get it.
Mikey.